Sister Wives Talk Back, not to be confused with the Look Back. And coming soon, TLC will be cashing in on the Talk Back to the Look Back, I'm sure. Not even 10 seconds into the intro, and I'm cracking up with Cody being happy and light, walking up to Robyn, who looks like a teenager who begrudgingly was forced to attend the opera. Welcome back to Tea with Trishy. Starts out with Mary at Lizzie's Heritage Inn, taking out those large garbage cans, and Mary comes up and says she's taking out the trash. Mary, being lighthearted and funny, she sure did take out the trash big time by dumping Cody finally after 10 long years.
You go, girl.
Christine is ready for the talk back with her happy-making slippers and some wine because the episode, she said, could be rough to look back at. Personally, I'd need some Azul tequila. Janelle is going to get her hot tea to sit there and sip while watching. And then, of course, we see Cody all happy with Robyn with this scowl like a teenager on her face. Robyn looking...
We need to let everyone know we're pissed off and we're not gonna take it anymore.
But hold up. Isn't this your job, Robyn? Isn't TLC paying you to do this talk back?
I hate my job.
You might need another job.
Because we all know TLC is cashing in on
We're
this.
swimming in cash cow. Let me take you out to Denny's.
Millions of dollars.
From the first airing to the one-on-one to the talk back and look back, and next we'll be talking back to the talk back and the look backs. And TLC is all about the money, and they are no fools. It is looking like the Brown family is the TLC cash cow. Was it just me, or did you have trouble finding the talkback episode? And Discovery Plus did not have it. Note to self, cancel Discovery Plus. We watched as Cody was talking about his family, feeling like it was a civil war. Are you sure it's not called a family feud? Then Cody whining that Christine moved him out, and Christine doesn't hesitate to talk back and says they had no legal marriage, so she didn't have to do anything legally to be divorced, and she further clarified she didn't kick him out of the house. She only kicked him out of her bed. He was more than welcome to sleep on the couch. I'm not so sure she didn't kick him out. Didn't we all see him whining in the garage with all his boxes? Seems she did kick him out of the house to the garage. I suppose he could have been put up in the doghouse, or better yet, his barndominium idea. Which would you prefer, Cody? Mary talks back, says he seems like a completely different person than what we see in the beginning years. Yes, Mary, we've all seen him change dramatically over the years. So glad you see it. Then the pop-up on the screen says that the family will be answering some of the toughest viewer questions and comments. Now that sounds interesting. I'm on the edge of my seat for this part because I know fans' questions can be pretty juicy. Question comes up for Cody. Will you ever have a different hairstyle? What? That's a tough, juicy question that fans are asking? Who wrote that? Were you paid by TLC to write a lame question? Who cares about his hair? Where's the tough question like, why the heck do you think you and Robyn should get Christine's 2 acres of Coyote Pass? Heck, asking Robyn if she is ever going to learn how to tame her brows would have been a better question. Okay, at least this question made Robyn smile, and Cody answers that his hair has been so many different ways, and who could forget his man bun to his wild crazy hair or to his curls?
You forgot one thing.
Why is Robyn so happy with this question? Because she taught him how to scrunch and make his cute little curl. Nice job, beautician Robyn. Now, go fix your brows.
Beauty school dropout.
Janelle's question is if she could tell her younger self one thing, what would it be? And Janelle would tell her younger self to set boundaries, and it's okay to be brave and rock the boat.
Rock the boat, don't rock the boat, baby.
But hold up, Trishy has questions. Why is the plant at the end of the table? Am I decorating all wrong? I know I'm not a decorator, but that seemed odd to me. And I absolutely loved all the bottles of wine in the background. Jumping to the fire pit conversation about Janelle's kids getting an Airbnb for Christmas, and how Janelle was still thinking about being at Cody's house because she knew her kids were not welcome at Cody's. Cody's talkback says Janelle is putting her narrative on his life and telling the kids they are not welcome at his house, which is not true. Janelle quickly jumps in with a talkback, catching that Cody said in his house tells a lot. Like, he doesn't have two other houses that he shares with his other wife. Then the part where Cody is seeking sympathy because he's tender from the divorce, and Janelle talks back saying, interesting that Cody is so hurt over the divorce with Christine, but he had been telling Janelle for years he did not want to be intimate with Christine any longer. So how can he sit there and say he's so hurt over the divorce? Christine answers a fan's question.
Why do you think Cody's still angry? Why can't he let you go? He's got 3 other wives. I know. I didn't know he loved me so much, right?
What we have all been saying.
I had no idea he loved me that much. It's very sweet when you think about it.
Then the part of the episode where Cody is saying that he expected his wife to be loving and supportive of him. Janelle asked in her talkback, where was that for him? He wasn't being supportive of her, saying, I love you, I support you, I understand what you're going through. No, it's all about him and his hurt over the divorce from a chubby girl who repulsed him while eating nachos that he never even loved. Janelle talks back and says, it's all just his ego. Cody, in his shock that Janelle's spending time with Christine and not with him, and Mary talks back, says he has been doing that to her for so long, and Mary doesn't understand why he's so shocked.
That's a good point. You've got a good point.
Karma's a b****. Then we see them all respond to Starcasm's photo of Coyote Pass in 2073. Big, empty Coyote Pass lot with a huge high-rise buildings in the background. Janelle laughs, saying that their property value would go up, and Christine says some things will never change. Cody says Coyote Pass may be like that due to everything that has happened. And Robyn points out that she likes that her dad's picnic table is still there, so her dad is timeless. Now, this is the first I've ever heard that the picnic table that we kept seeing over and over at Coyote Pass was from Robyn's father. There was also a re-edit made with Janelle's RV on the property, but I think we need another one to add the barndominium. Back to Christine and Janelle talking about the holidays in the episode, and Janelle says the boys still need to have a conversation with Cody, so they're going to be separate. And Cody talks back and says Janelle wants to be separate and trying to put it on Cody. Janelle doesn't want to have Christmas with Cody, Robyn, and Mary, and would
you just have to want punishment.
Rather be with Christine for Christmas. Trishy needs to talk back here because wasn't this when Christine was coming in after Christmas to the Airbnb and Cody kept missing that point during the episode that he could still spend Christmas with Janelle, Mary, and Robyn, but was the one who kept acting like Janelle was going to be with Christine on Christmas? Janelle was alone with her kid. Then Robyn asked,
That's what she said.
hello, Robyn. Haven't you been rewatching this talkback? You heard what Janelle said, and Cody confirms to Robyn that
No.
that's not what Janelle said, but that is his crazy interpretation of what Janelle is saying.
It's all in your head.
Whoa-y whoa. Then Cody says,
Sister wife.
Robyn says, wait just one gosh darn minute, and begins to scold Cody in their talkback, telling him he needs to stop making this about sister wives and he needs to start talking about his issues with the wives and stop placing blame on the sister wives. Cody backpedals, because Robyn spoke up and talks in a circle, and Robyn gave up on her 2 cents of reason. It was nice to see Robyn finally said something. The part where Christine is talking about Cody blaming her for breaking up the family and it's all her fault for not having a relationship with her sister wives, and Christine questions then in her talkback, why isn't it Cody's fault then for not having a relationship with his kids? Of course, Cody talks back and says that Christine has access to the children, and that is why he doesn't have a relationship with them, because she kicked him out and broke the connection. But Cody, wait up, hold up. Weren't your children grown at that point? Didn't they have their own homes and phone numbers, and you could have used those? Janelle talks about not being able to be in a relationship with Cody if he is going to be estranged from her children, because he used to be an engaged father and now he's not. Cody's talkback turns and a long pause, and Robyn asks if he wants to be engaged father, and Cody said it would be nice if Janelle made it easy for him, and Robyn stops him because Robyn speaks Cody, or is it Robyn controls Cody?
I'm in here because apparently
I'm a passive-aggressive, controlling, and manipulative psychopath whose narcissistic behavior drives other people crazy.
And pushes him to agree to wanting to be an engaged father. Then Cody begins to talk in a wild circle. I engage my children, especially if they engage with me, and I try even if they don't. But if they don't want to be engaged with me, then what, Cody? Finish that thought. Instead, he skips and concedes to having relationship issues with his kids, but it's the mother's fault for bad-mouthing him.
It's all your fault.
Looks like Cody is the real Teflon queen, and he was just deflecting onto Janelle. Then the scene where Robyn was committed to freezing Mary's ass off by making her visit outside the McMansion in the snow. And Mary wasn't prepared, and Robyn brought out Cody's jacket, and Mary joked that it's like a big Cody hug. Mary talks back and shares that she received a lot of backlash, and she confirms she's not dumb and she knew where her relationship was with Cody. And Mary asked the fans,
Don't you understand sarcasm?
the best part of this episode was rewatching Mary bringing the Rice Krispie turkey. Mary rewatching it is cracking up even before anything is said.
Until he had Robyn's, and I guess hers is that much. That just sounds.
Then she went on to say that Cody could like both of their turkeys because Robyn's is savory and hers is sweet.
None of the information is correct.
Trying to say.
I don't know. Selects the number 69.
But you picked up on this innuendo, didn't you?
You really could have come up with a cooler line than that.
Christine's talk back, she says that it sums it all up. Cody liked the other wife's turkey until Robyn came along. The teaser to the Talk Back Part 2, they will talk back to the finale, which makes Christine lose her cookies. I can't wait for that one. Let's keep sipping some tea, besties. In one of these videos, I'll see you there.